This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Thursday, November 2nd, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. Researchers at the Indiana University Kelley School of Business are projecting optimism for the economy in 2024. Phil Powell is executive director of the Indiana Business Research Center and said the economy will slow modestly in the first half of the year, then re-accelerate in the second half.
We do not expect a recession. Growth will be a little slower than normal, but it will be growth. We will see pressure come off of interest rates because we will see inflation fall in the 2 to 3% range that the Federal Reserve wants. That actually means that interest rates will crest this year and maybe come down by about a quarter point. The labor market will remain robust and unemployment will hover around 4%, which is really good.
The economy greatly exceeded the Kelley School's forecast this time last year, which had concerns that domestic consumption might weaken or even see negative growth. Instead, consumption, which is a measure of spending among Americans, grew by 2.4% over the past year. Bob Knight, the brilliant and combustible coach who won 3 NCAA titles at IU and for years was the scowling face of college basketball, has died. He was 83. Knight's family made the announcement on social media on Wednesday night. Knight was among the winningest and most controversial coaches in the sport, finishing his career with 902 victories in 42 seasons at Army, IU, and Texas Tech while mentoring some of America's best coaches. He also coached the U.S. Olympic team to a gold medal in 1984. Benson Hill, a food tech company headquartered in St. Louis, has sold its soybean crush facility in Seymour to White River Soy Processing in Omaha, Nebraska. The deal, which closed on Tuesday, is valued at $36 million. Benson Hill acquired the facility from Seymour-based Rose Acre Farms in September 2021 for an undisclosed amount. The company said in a news release the sale was part of an effort to reduce costs and improve operations. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
The Metropolitan Development Commission in Indianapolis on Wednesday gave preliminary approval for the creation of a new downtown taxing district to support the Indy 11's proposed soccer stadium.
The district, known as the Professional Sports Development Area, or PSDA, would allow for the collection of various taxes to cover a portion of the cost for the 20,000-seat stadium, a key component of Indy 11 and Keystone Group owner Ursal Özdemir's $1 billion 11-park project. The first phase of the development is under construction on the 20-acre site of the former Diamond Chain Manufacturing Company facility. The PSDA would generally rely on state retail taxes, local and state income taxes, and food and beverage taxes collected within the district, as dictated by state law. But the resolution for the district also allows innkeepers' taxes and admission taxes to be used. The MDC's approval, which came by an 8-0 vote, sends the proposal to the City County Council, where it will be introduced November 13th. The city and the Capital Improvement Board, which ultimately own the stadium, are working with the Chicago-based firm Hunt & Partners to finalize a feasibility study, evaluating how much revenue could be generated by both the stadium itself and the 11-park project as a whole. Once that is completed, bonds will be purchased for the project. Before the PSDA is finalized, the city must complete its feasibility study and submit those findings to the State Budget Committee. That process must be completed by July 1st, 2024. The stadium is expected to be completed by mid-2025, in time for the Indy 11 season. Kate Sharon, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Bloomington-based Cook Medical is offloading a portion of its reproductive health and otolaryngology business in a $300 million deal with California-based Cooper Companies. The move comes 3 months after a proposed $875 million sale of Cook's entire reproductive health business to Cooper was called off. The medical device manufacturer has sold select products from its maternal fetal medicine portfolio, as well as gynecological surgical products and Doppler monitor technology. The products involved in the deal represent about 2.5% of Cook's overall sales. Cook said it will continue to manufacture the products for at least 2 years, with manufacturing transferring to Cooper subsidiary Cooper Surgical during that time. The company specified that no manufacturing jobs will be negatively affected by the sale. National FFA President Molly Ball is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.